Should you have a will or a trust? And do you need to be wealthy for a trust to make sense? My name is Zach. I'm the founder of FastWill, and today I'm tackling one of the most common misconceptions surrounding estate planning. There's still this idea floating around that trusts are only for the ultra wealthy. People hear trust fund and picture billionaires with complicated structures used to avoid taxes and preserve wealth for generations. That idea costs regular families real time and real money. So let's break down what these two documents actually are and how to decide which one is right for you. First, let's go over the difference between a will and a trust. The documents are very different tools, even though they're constantly compared side by side. A will is simply a set of instructions for the state court. It tells the court who should manage your estate, how your assets should be distributed, and who should be the guardian of your minor children. That's what it is, instructions. A trust is a legal entity, the same way an LLC or a corporation is a legal entity. It's a container that can own assets like your home, your investment accounts, and your property. You create the trust, transfer your assets into it, and manage everything exactly as you did before. Nothing about your day-to-day changes. So, which one do you need? It really comes down to one question. Do you want your estate to go through the probate court process or stay private? Probate is a court process that typically takes 6 to 18 months, becomes public record, and puts the final decisions in a judge's hands. A will doesn't avoid probate, it guides it. You're handing the court your instructions, and the court does its best to follow them. If you die without a will, that's called dying intestate. The state distributes your assets by legal formula instead. A trust, on the other hand, avoids probate entirely. Here's why. When you pass away, your assets aren't legally owned by you, they're owned by the trust, and a trust doesn't die. Your successor trustee simply steps in and distributes everything according to your instructions privately, without court involvement. This usually takes weeks or months instead of a year or more. One important detail people miss: a trust only protects the assets you actually transfer into it. That step is called funding your trust, and an unfunded trust is just paper. Any good trust plan includes moving your major assets, especially your home, into the trust. At FastWill, we prepare, file, and record your quitclaim deed for you. No courthouse visits and no extra paperwork. So, should you have a will or trust? Here's my take. If you own a home, you're saving for retirement, or you have kids under 18, a trust is the stronger choice. It keeps the court out of your family's life at the worst possible time. If you don't own any assets and your children are grown, a solid will paired with a power of attorney and a healthcare proxy may be all you need. At FastWill, we offer both. Our will and trust packages include every core document, plus remote notarization to make your plan official from home, and deed transfer to fund your trust properly after you finish. Thanks for watching. If you're planning your estate, the rest of our Learn Center walks through each of these documents one at a time.